It's already pretty late, but I do want to play some more with these new champions, so let's just do another run. Can go a little longer today. I'm very interested to see what the Soul Guard has available. I have no idea about this guy. So let's just jump in and see what he does. So our secondary clan is Hellhorned. We have a fledgling imp from them, and we also have 2 helical crystallises and a frenzied swarm from our main clan. Talos is going with empowering offense. Enemy units enter with rage 2. Talos gains armor on slay. That doesn't seem too bad. Arcus is summoning the blinding dark shard, which applies dazed on rally, and the looming dark shard, which increases the cost of our spells on incant. And the final boss is Seraph the Patient as usual. So let's take a look at our champion. Also, one moment, I want to look. We have torches, okay. I like that better than Queen's Imps, I think, but... So, Incant gain shard 1. Action. Triggers on this unit's turn before it attacks. Deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. Or apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. Whew! That's like a super power at Frostbite totem. And the other one seems pretty bad in comparison. Well, it's basically Incant gain +3 attack, but it doesn't work with multi-strike or anything. The Frostbite obviously seems better. Yeah, definitely. Let's go with the frost channel. Railhammer, cleansing water. We might want the tank unit in front of Soulguard, and because we are playing the 2 armor clans, I think I'm gonna go with Railhammer. Aggressive amulet for a unit draft seems good. Okay. We currently have an imp to tank for Soul Guard. I think that's fine. We want to build up these stacks. I do want to kill the collector, but I also kind of want to have a train steward on the bottom floor. So we use a torch or a foregone power to... Yeah, it's torch on this guy, torch the collector, and then we train steward and foregone power here. She won't quite die to the frostbite. So let's catch her on the top floor with the train steward. We don't have room for any more units on the bottom floor, and our units are already pretty weak. 9 + 8, yeah, that works. So it's just play the 2 spells on the bottom floor for 2 more shards. Let's kill that guy and use 2 train stewards and a foregone power on the bottom floor. So Soulguard should apply 8 frostbite every turn. We want cheap spells. We already have a lot of discard options. Maybe we don't need an offering token to go for... maybe we don't need an offering token to go for offering spells. Ice Tornado. Not really what I'm looking for, because oftentimes it will hit backliners whose Soul Guard is killing anyways. Soul Guard is basically, this version is basically Frostbite and Sweep Tethys in one. That seems pretty busted, yeah. Token can still give you a shot, that's very true. So can Flash Freeze though. Do we need backline clear? Not that urgently. Especially as we have the torches. Yeah, I'll take the offering token. Targeted discard is also good. Ritual of Battle is Rage 10 now. What? I thought this card was already really good at Rage 8. The problem is not the rage number. The problem is the cost. But at a certain rage number, I guess it becomes... It's always a bit awkward to use. Oh, because of the double stack nerf? Wait, there was a double stack nerf? I didn't know about that. Let's take a hidden passage. That one's gonna be useful always. Oh, it's at 1 number cost. I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Steelwalker? Sure. We have the Railhammer, we want a tank. I wouldn't mind the Siren, but honestly, I feel like Soul Guard plus a bunch of direct damage spells is gonna be all we need in terms of damage. Do I wanna upgrade my units? I'd rather go for some cost reductions on spells, honestly. More AoE Frostbite doesn't seem necessary. Maybe the AoE spell weakness is good, but we don't really have capacity for these things right now. And I don't think it's necessary. I think I do want to cost reduce these Helical Crystallises. Magic power, why not? And I think I'll buy the same stuff again for the other Helical. That gives us very good frontline removal for now. Might not always be enough, but a little bit of armor should be fine. Oh wow. Okay. Sounds like Ratwa really went in depth about that change. Torch, Frostbite. Frostbite 3 on everyone. Frostbite 3 to 1, that's 6 damage. So that's not quite enough yet. I wanna focus on this guy, I guess. Start out with an offering token. Don't think we need hidden passage this turn. Let's use the imp in front. I also want a helical here. Now we have enough damage to kill everyone here. Let's kill the collector, apply some more frostbite to those guys. Can't kill them. Not with this hand. I guess we take a hit from each of them. Not much I can do about that. Should play the train steward though. Whoops! Helical torch. Rancid swarm. Very nice. Energy siphon, yes! Vent, Ritual of Battle, Fledgling Imp. I don't want another Fledgling Imp. I don't think Ritual of Battle is what we want in this deck. Vent could be pretty decent. Where are we going next? Merchant of Steel? No, Hursel's Horde. I'll take the Vent. God of the Unnamed. With the Railhammer, I think that's a better tank than the Steelworker. And I'm willing to switch right now. We can easily remove the Steelworker and go with the God of the Unnamed. Don't want another one. Do I want a Siren of the Sea? Probably not. Forever Flame? No, it's... Forever Flame is good. But... not as good as Death Scales. We won't be adding too many units to this deck anyways. Awoken, Melting Remnant, Umbra. Gotta be Awoken. Channel Song, Wildwood Tome, Adaptive Mutation. None of these really strike me as being great for this deck. Quick is not necessary. I assume Quick would work with action, so you would act before the enemy attack. Or the enemy's attack, but that's still not that useful. I'll take the Channel Song. Even though it's only for imps right now, it can fetch totems later, which can be nice. Quick does work that way. Thanks for confirming, Rossum. Okay. Talos with Rage and gaining Slay on, armor on Slay. How much armor? 25 armor. Well, that's quite a significant amount. She also gives the Rage to herself, and these guys are a significant threat with Rage. I think we still want to set up the bottom floor because we have the Frenzied Swarm. These guys will all die, so I might as well torch her. For now we still have the Steelworker in the deck, so might as well play him. I am gonna Offering Token. Discard the Train Steward. I do wanna maximize my incants. Setting up the bottom floor when every enemy unit enters with Rage 2 was maybe a mistake. I'm starting to think. Let's use a Train Steward here to block. She's not gonna slay the Train Steward, so at least she won't gain armor. I am gonna try to kill the frontliner here before they reach the top floor. Now the Train Steward dies to not Talos, which is nice. I think we have to clean up the bottom floor a little bit. And I guess if we want to get rid of this disciple at all, we need to Helical here. That should be okay. Let's draw a giant Fledgling Imp. Nice. Put a Train Steward here, another one here. Even if she gains a little bit of armor, I don't really care. And we have the kill already. Impolate, Spike of the Stygian, Dark Deal. Spike of the Stygian seems like it would go very well with this deck. Impolate... probably not. We'll probably not pick up any more imps, and I might even get rid of these. Spike of the Stygian does fit very well into this deck though. I could consider picking up a Siren of the Sea now. We do have the Hidden Passage as well, so that would be an option. But I think we don't need it. Let's try to stay minimalistic here. I think we want extra draw. Yeah, we have a lot of zero costs. We want as many incarns as possible. And we need to draw into our damage spells to get rid of the big units in front. Removals would be nice. Dupes. I mean, I wouldn't mind another helical, but I kind of like the upgrades more. Consume removal? No. These spells, I don't want to make them more expensive. I don't want to make the spike more expensive, or rather weaker. And I don't think I want to play multiple channel songs in a single fight. Let's upgrade the Hidden Passage. And Wend needs some magic power. Let's reroll. Double stack and plus 1 cost, so yeah. But this is worth it on the spike, right? If we play for 2, it's no change. If we play for 3 or more, it's better. That's actually not that big of a deal. I'm still doing it. Still feel like it's overall a good thing. Faced. Titan Channel. If Solgard has 4 stacks of shard, remove Faced. And he becomes pretty big. Okay. That's interesting. It doesn't really fit into our build right now, but that's an interesting effect. So he gets... what is he now? 0-15. So he gets 30 attack and... No, 35 attack and 30 health. And you need to incarn 4 times before he can fight. That's interesting. Hey, Jack Tracy! Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the stream and enjoy your emotes in chat. There are 2 now. Yeah, I think we just want to go with Coldchannel, but the Titan Channel option is certainly interesting. I wonder how it upgrades, but we'll have to see that another time. Mark of Invasion, we can pretty easily do that because Solgard can just AoE floors very easily. Which means we should be setting up the top floor. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. The action thingy and the dazed interaction. Also I might not want to have the Steelworker in front here. Let's redo that. So very high stats, but the unfazed threshold gets higher. Okay, interesting. I think we wanna have the Steelworker on the top floor, and we do wanna cast a spell here. We have to kill one of these, so Solgard will take some more damage. Might also want the Imp out. Let's set up the Guard of the Unnamed finally and kill those fools with the helical. And I think I should have played the Energy Siphon first. Nah, that was the only other spell I could play on this floor. Offering token, and then we just play out everything. We can place a Train Steward and then still play everything. I do not wanna use up the spell weakness on these guys. So I'm gonna torture my own guy and then I can use the spell weakness with Went, which is much more reasonable for damage. Straw, a Train Steward, sure. Put you on the bottom floor. Imp in front. Let's move you up. Play a Foregone Power and another Train Steward. That looks great. This guy doesn't do any damage and that guy will die. Okay. Let's remove this dude. Just trigger some incant and daze the boss. We should be in a very good state here. Yeah, Soulguard is up to 16 Frostbite a turn. That's a bit too late. Crystalline Seeds, Drain, Mollusk Mage. What are we looking for? Solutions to big frontliners still? Is that still my only problem? I think so. Mollusk Mage can help with that to some degree. I'll take a Mollusk Mage, yeah. Imp in a Box, One Horned Tome, Tarsum Climb. Pretty sure Multi-Strike doesn't trigger action twice, that would be weird. Imp in a Box is not great. Tiresome Climb is okay, but yeah, let's skip. So, what do we want? There are some very strong relics for this deck. I am tempted. We can't reroll most likely and still buy a relic though. So it's only 3 we see in here. Unless the Concealed Caverns give us some extra gold. Eventually I wanna get some unit upgrades, but those are honestly not my priority at all. Let's take a look. Cuddlebeard. Cuddlebeard is solid. Cave of 1,000 Eye. Well, that's another relic. Firestone Housing, I'll take it. We might not make great use out of it, but because we don't need any more gold right now, because we're just gonna purchase the Cuddlebeard, we are fine with taking that. Random artifact. Spikes 4 shouldn't matter as long as I don't play imps on my Soulguard floor and give Soulguard attack. Although Soulguard is now at 30 health, I think, so he's not that squishy. It sucks that I can't play Went before Helical. We might want to set up on the second floor here. I mean, that's pretty decent. You go top for the collector, and then there's nothing to be gained by playing Helical first. We play Helical here and then Went on the bottom and Foregone Power for a little bit of extra frostbite on that guy. I could honestly use the Fletchling Imp still. Another Train Steward on the top and then some more frostbite, some more income. Mollusk Mage is gonna die really quick to those spikes. This guy will actually die, which is nice. Let's Channel Song first. This isn't great. No great way to deal with this overcharge tank. I might have to remove the damage from this guy. It's a bit too much. I can set up... no. Well, he's dazed, so he wouldn't attack this turn, but... I'm gonna set up the Mollusk Mage here, because I feel like it's very likely that I'm gonna kill this overcharge tank with the Helical Crystallis, or something similar. It's a Helical. Not like we needed that Mollusk Mage, because we had Frostbite. Still think I do want to remove the damage here. Frenzied Swarm. Frenzied Swarm. Yeah, we don't need the foregone powers. But it's another incant trigger, potentially. Not enough damage to kill this guy, that's annoying. We could reduce him to uselessness. That's not the best possible solution, but it's a pretty good solution. Hidden Passage. It's a bit dangerous to use it on this floor. I do want to have the Frostbite on the Clip Defender. The Soul Guard Frostbite, I mean. I think it's this and went. Let's also play out the Train Stewards and then went the top floor. 30 damage. Yeah, we won't be able to get a kill. So I might as well apply some Frostbite to the boss. We need more incants here, otherwise this is not gonna go well. I'm gonna try my luck here. That's a decent amount of Frostbite at least. Maybe we can finish him on the top floor. 106 Frostbite, yeah, that should work. Okay. Split Anvil. We don't have a lot of high cost spells, but we do have 2 X cost spells, so that helps. Guardian Stone, yeah, that helps. Helps keep our unit alive. Dark Deal and Flame, impressive. It's pretty hard to make use of these. Or Frost Effigy would be nice. It would be okay, yeah. Would be quite solid actually. I want another relic. Token of Traitor, sure. I mean, we still have 4 Train Stewards, but I don't really intend on using them a whole lot. The cost reductions are not unnecessary. What I really want is consume on these torches. Consume removal, still no good. Let's reroll. Magic power, we could make a torch deal 12, but that's honestly not amazing. I like the permafrost on the Stygian spike though. Sadly, not enough gold left for removal. I'm a bit worried we have too low of a dense our good card density is a bit too low. So which dark shards are we dealing with? The dazed one, and the other is Incant one. Oh, the incant one might be a problem. Let's set up Soul Guard here and the Steelworker and Mollusk Mage on top. I'm also gonna give Soul Guard a Train Steward for now. And I plan to ascend him later. When I mean later, I obviously meant this turn. I think the Guard of the Unnamed should be in the back, just because the Incant will not always be reliable. If we only have Channel Song left in our hand, we might be able... Actually, we can cast the last spell on the top floor. Let's cast Channel Song first. Cast a Torch here, then Hidden Passage on Soul Guard, and now the Incant shouldn't do anything from the Dark Shard. I think we need to kill this guy. Same with this one. Even though I would like to play these spells on other floors. But we have some other spells to incant with. Fledgling Imp. Okay. Gotta play the torch. Wanted to discard that one. That's not the incant Dark Shard, so we are okay. I would like to get this Guardian Stone to the top eventually, but that's... it is possible. It's a bit of work, but it's possible to set it up right now. Let's play a torch here and then a wand on this floor. I would discard the Spike of the Stygian. Maybe the Permafrost wasn't that great, but that's worth it for the extra Frostbite on the boss. And the extra incant triggers. No incant on this floor most likely. Torch, and then Crystallis hits both of them. I just wanna trigger as many incants as possible, get more shards. I lose my my totem, but that's fine. We have enough defense on this floor already. Not quite enough, but we are close. We take 8 damage from this guy. I think we just play the Spike of the Stygian on the boss now for the extra Frostbite. These guys. Let's play the Passage. 86 damage. Okay. And we should have the kill. Yeah. Frontliners are still a big problem. I would love an ancient synergy. All Frost Effigy is really not how I want to do this, but it does the job. And we have the Anvil, so it's pretty good. Is it unit upgrade time? Still, I don't really care about the unit upgrades that much. I'd rather have more relics. Do I? Yeah. Winged Steel. Light's Gift. These are two very nice relics. I think I prefer Winged Steel. Slightly. Another double stack? Probably not. Another Search Stone on the other hand? Pretty much yes. And I think I want to cost reduce the Orfrost. We do have the Anvil, so it does make everything cheaper, but reducing the cost of the Orfrost allows me to play other spells before it, which can sometimes be important. Especially with the Light's Gift. 3 Frostbite per shard. Or we could get some more focused frontliner damage instead. That might even be better. I think I like a stack of Coldchannel here. It's a little bit of extra frontline damage, not that much, but it might make a difference sometimes. Do we want to do a similar setup as before? Where we ascend to the top floor? We can't leave Solgard alone against these guys. I don't think we want to do. Well, we might have to though. Could put Solgard on the bottom floor, block with a trained steward, set up the defense on this floor, but that's not really that great. If we want to make use of Orfrost Effigy, we can't really set up on the top floor very well, because we can't really use it then because the enemies will only get their Frostbite on the top floor. I think what we do is just set up the second floor and ascend our totems and Mollusk Mage on to the middle floor. Let's play the offering token first. Train Steward goes on top and then we helical. Maybe I should have helical twice. That should work out pretty well. Draw with the channel song, an imp. Well, should have played the Steelworker first, obviously, but I do want to get rid of another train steward. And we went, and this Gilded Wing might not die in time. Solgard is pretty slow. I think I'm just gonna tank the damage from this Gilded Wing. Oh, we hit this guy with the token of a traitor. Maybe I should try hitting him again. No, that doesn't matter. And then guess we have to torch this guy. This guy will hit us twice, that's fine. We can survive that. Our Steelworker will die though. Can double the Frostbite on you. It makes everything else free. that guy. Very nice, we got the kill on the top floor enemy. As long as we don't ascend this wing conduit, which is something I would really like to do. I might have to. This means, yes, I will take some damage to this guy, but at least my God of the Unnamed will survive. Ouch. Uh-oh, we're about to die here. Unless we can get rid of this Gilded Wing, we might actually die. This is a lot of frostbite, but ooh. Yeah, definitely dangerous to take this trial with the multi-strikers. I'm already way past my ascent. Ah, this would have been great a bit earlier. Or later. And we drew into the Hoarfrost right again, so we can't double the Hoarfrost. But we have the kill, just barely. Whew. Solgard is not that great in scaling damage against frontliners. With this setup. March of Shield isn't bad, but I really need extra damage. More than these things. And now we can finally get some unit upgrades. Maybe these change things a bit. Ugh. These don't help at all. The Scorched Steel is not terrible, but honestly I rather reroll. Ashes of the Fallen. We have a few imps, but that's it. Not really. Icicle Fracture is not great either. Multi-strike. We have nothing really with decent attack. At least we got the Inca and gain armor. Might as well. Ah, extra health. That's nice. I could make an imp endless. I might need it. That's the problem. I might actually need that. Train stewards are really hard to play. Well, maybe not that hard. The foregone powers are pretty hard to play as well, because of the discard. I wanna get rid of some of them. And I'm also gonna get rid of a torch. I think the removals make the deck a lot stronger, but we might just die to Mr. Patient right here. Not great setting up on the on the second floor here because of the rally. And the top floor is capacity reduced, which sucks. But I guess we have to. That's nice. No. We wanna incant. There is our chance to ascend someone. Maybe Steelwalker. The melee weakness on this guy hurts. But we have the wind to take care of it. Channel Song. Might as well. Endless large fledgling imp. Okay. It's not gonna be very useful, but it does help a little bit. At least the melee weakness is gone now. 15. We can play a Guardian Stone here, so we can get it ready to... Oops, I rallied the Seraph. Okay. Supply some Frostbite. I'm also gonna just kill 2 of those off. Melee weakness on the top floor. That's okay. Let's start this out with a vent on this floor, making everything else free. Double up the Frostbite. Let's also Helical twice. Torch. I might need the Energy Siphon on this guy. We might be okay. We're stacking a lot of Frostbite on the Seraph. Let's ascend the totem finally. We're pretty close to getting the kill on this guy. I am gonna play a Train Steward here, just so we have a target for the melee weakness thing. Yeah, about that. I just rallied the boss again without thinking. Definitely wanna play the win. Oh, this imp is now 0 cost as well. I forgot about that part of Channel Song. But it's certainly nice. The Frostbite number on the Seraph is really pleasing to see. Let's stack it even higher. That makes every spell free, which is great. Might as well. We do want to play Frenzied Swarm actually. Now, I do want to get rid of the melee weakness when it's pretty painless to do so. Like here we just take 10 extra damage from the melee weakness, which is totally fine. Which means I don't want to daze there. Oh, we can just ascend you, that's pretty easy. Double up the Frostbite again, so Seraph is almost dead. Kill the backliner. Offering token, discard the Imp. And then... that should probably go here. And we Foregone Power. Well, even if the Seraph wasn't already almost dead, we have almost 400 armor on this guy and another 100 on Soul Guard, so we would definitely be fine anyways. Let's start out with an offering token, discard the Mollusk Mage, play the Energy Siphon, and then went for a high amount of damage. Finally double the Frostbite again, so we have a nice 1.6k almost Frostbite on the Seraph. Very nice. That worked out. These damage spells were really important. A lot of this fight was done by Helical Crystallis and Went. But that gave me a pretty good idea for Soul Guard, how to use him. He's interesting. Definitely interesting. Does seem very powerful, but he takes a while to scale. The Dire Channel dip probably wasn't worth it. It might not have been, but I think there was not much to lose by dipping Dire Channel. It was just a safety measure, just in case I was a little bit off killing a frontliner. So let's say we have 20 shards on Soul Guard, then with only Frost Channel we would do 60 damage, while with a single stack of Dire Channel we do 100 damage, and that might make the difference on killing a frontliner. So I think it was the correct decision to take a stack of Dire Channel. But yeah, interesting new deck. These Foregone Powers are a lot harder to use than I thought they would be. The random discard is still random, so yeah. I'm not sure if I like them more than Frozen Lances now. I think they are around the same. Maybe Foregone Power is a little bit better, especially if you don't have that many of them. Yeah, with offering spells they are definitely much better. That's probably the big plus of Foregone Power. You can sometimes enable offering with them, and that's something Frozen Lands can't do at all. And they're also free, so if you only have one in hand, you can very often get by with playing that without any real cost. Yeah. Interesting new stuff.